Hey guys, thanks for checking out my video. This will be the spoiler review for Deadpool 2. I just want to say that the 2016 Deadpool movie is absolutely my favorite comic book movie of all time. I'll give it a 10 out of 10. I understand it's not perfect, but I've seen it too many times to count and I enjoy it every time I see it. Prior to that, I didn't really know much about Deadpool. I knew about guys that would cosplay at the conventions and disrupt, with photo bombs and stuff like that. Um, didn't really know much about the character until that 2016 movie. That being said, it kind of goes into Deadpool 2, where I don't know much about Cable or Domino or X Force or anything like that. So really, this is all just fresh for me. But I have seen the movie twice, and I absolutely love this movie. I think Ryan Reynolds is born to play Deadpool, and just one of the most perfect casting choices I can recall in a superhero movie. I think the only one I would put above him would be Christopher Reeve as Superman. Um, I think the supporting cast is awesome. The returning people as well as the new crew. Um, the plot is your basic plot. Um, it's Deadpool and it's time travel. So really, I don't think there's much to get too mad about because it's not a complex story. Again, like the first movie, it's not perfect, but I had so much fun with it um, that I kind of just it didn't bother me with the weak plot or whatever like that. Um, I think Josh Brolin is amazing as Cable. Um, really kicked ass. I think Zazie Beetz as Domino again. Wow, I haven't seen her work before, but she really impressed me as Domino. I was really impressed. Um, the returning people like Dopinder and Weasel and Blind Owl were great. Colossus, Negasonic Teenage Warhead, awesome. Um, Vanessa, played by Marina Baccarin, she is the heart and soul of that first movie. Vanessa and Wade, to me, is the best comic book couple I've seen on film yet. Their crazy meets each other's crazy. Um, just a effed up relationship, and they're so perfect for each other. So in those first 10 minutes, even though I saw it coming, I could not believe they killed Vanessa. And to me, that's the only blemish of an otherwise awesome movie. I understand that she had to die for the plot to serve its purpose, but again, I know she wasn't going to be in the movie that much based on marketing. I understood she probably wasn't going to be in it. I thought she'd be, I don't know, just chilling out at home or something while Wade goes on these ventures. But I was gutted, man, when she went down, and I'm like, in those opening credits, which is another story. But I was one of the people in the audience was like, wait a minute, what the f just happened? You didn't really just kill her, did you? Um, but then I thought, okay, it's a movie about time travel. Dead Deadpool or Cable's going to go back and fix it at the end. And spoiler alert, when that didn't happen, I was like, wow, they're really going to keep her dead. But anyway, I'm kind of going ahead of myself here. Let's see, the opening montage with Celine Dion's Ashes was to the James Bond type opening was brilliant. Deadpool is the only person that could get me to watch a Celine Dion video, because that's never happened before. But I really enjoyed the opening. I I still prefer the 2016 freeze frame 360 wraparound as far as an opening goes, but this one was really good. Um, the jokes, man, the jokes and the cameos. Wow. I was just really. I had to see it a second time because I missed so much of those one-liners going a mile a minute, and you're laughing so hard you can't hear the next joke. So I was able to catch a lot of it on the second pass. I love the X-Men's cameo. Again, people are complaining about, well, it's the X-Men from Apocalypse, which was based in 1983, and Deadpool 2's 2018 movie, and I'm thinking to myself, wow, guys, take a chill. I mean, just enjoy the fact that these people made a 3 second cameo. I mean, again, I'm not an X-Men fan from the comics or from the deep knowledge that some of these people have, but it's like, just sit back and enjoy the joke. I mean, it's funny. Um, I think, again, this movie, much like the 2016 movie, had a brilliant, unparalleled marketing campaign. Just off the rails, ingenious, hilarious, original, just amazing. And I think one of the best parts about this campaign was the focus on X-Force. And again, I have no knowledge of X-Force prior to this movie, but the fact that they put X-Force all over those commercials, Peter and Shatterstar and Bedlam and Zeitgeist and the Vanisher. I mean, they put a lot of that stuff in the marketing campaign, and I'm all jacked for it. I mean, the sign up scene where the heroes want to join X Force, and then the mission. That is perhaps one of the greatest. To me, it's one of the greatest punchlines because I did not see it coming. When Bedlam hit that bus, and I'm like, oh my God, is he dead? And then the next one was Scattershot going into the helicopter blades. I was on the floor. I mean, I was literally tears running down my face. I was laughing so hard that I didn't miss when the Vanisher hit the power lines that it's Brad Pitt. I was able to catch that the second time because I was laughing so hard. So this movie in a time where I've gone to the movies and been disappointed with The Last Jedi, with Infinity War, two movies with a lot of hype that in my opinion didn't come close to their potential. I was I was really nervous about Deadpool 2 because I hold the original in such high regard, but it was just nice to go to the movies again and see a big blockbuster movie that to me lived up to the hype. It's again, like the first movie, it's not a perfect movie. I give the first one a 10 out of 10. I'll give this one probably a 9.5 out of 10. The Vanessa thing really got me because, in my opinion, she didn't need to die. Um, and I was hoping they would undo it. And when those credits rolled, I was like, oh my God, she's still dead. And then those mid-credit scenes happen, and I'm like, oh, okay, they're going to bring her back in a mid-credit scene. So the debate is that canon or not? I've seen the director and Ryan Reynolds say, well, we're really not sure at this time if she's dead or not. My heart tells me that she's not coming back, which is a goddamn shame because, to me, again, she is the heart and soul of that first movie. She made me believe in a comic book relationship, which up to that point I was never invested in. But that being said, my heart tells me she's gone. At this point, I don't even know if we're going to get a Deadpool 3 rated R. If I have one prayer to the comic book gods, it's that we do get that third movie rated R and Disney just Disney just doesn't factor in at all. If they do acquire the rights to X-Men and Fantastic Four, great, but please keep Deadpool separate. Don't sissify him. If he shows up in Avengers, yeah, you can, you know, censor him somewhat, but I just want that third rated R movie to complete the trilogy. That's all I'm asking for. The other scenes was him saving Peter, which was cool, and then going back to X-Men Wolverine Origins to kill the original Deadpool, and then to kill himself getting the script for Green Lantern. I thought that was awesome. I'm really looking forward to the Blu-ray because apparently they did shoot another Stinger scene where he goes back in time and kills baby Hitler, and I just really want to see that play out, see how that works. So yeah, if you haven't seen it yet, I'm sorry you just listened to this video for 11 minutes because I did say I was going to spoil it, but if you have seen it again, see it again. I mean, we went on Memorial Day Monday, and it was pretty much a sellout again. So it's really good to see. I hold Deadpool and its sequel. I mean, Deadpool's my favorite comic book film of all time, and I would put Deadpool 2 probably in the top 5. Logan's in there as well. Not quite sure where they fall, but they're both in there. I just can't recommend this movie enough. I love this movie. I can't wait for the Blu-ray. And again, it's just nice to go to the movies and not walk out just completely disappointed. So anyway, my name is Joe, and I want to thank you again for checking out my video, and I will see you around. Later.